Welcome in to MHU 24 for the team selection reveal. It's Vols with you tonight. I got several people here with me. I got Denim, I got OMG, and I got Sunny. Denim, start with you. How you doing tonight?
Oh man, I'm doing great. Just got back home, but I'm ready to let everybody know what team they got, talk a little shit, and see how it goes.
I hear that. OMG, how's things going your way? OMG.
What up?
All right, what's up? Sunny, do we have you?
I'm here, baby. I'm here, and I'm. Don't ask me how I am until I hear what team I have, because y'all are being hype with this stuff.
Hey, you got to keep it a secret, you know.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
All right, well, so we'll just jump straight into it. We'll go into the first, I guess it was, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so 10 out of 32 was locked in. They used their MHU coin to lock in these teams. So we'll jump into their draft cards first, and then we will get into the draft because I know everybody's excited for the draft. So, all right. So the 10 teams, first one that was locked in was Coastal, and he decided to stay with the Minnesota Vikings. So he locked the Vikings up. You see on the player card there, offensive captain is Justin Jefferson, defensive captain Harrison Smith, and future face. We went on and put all that out there for everybody. The future face is the one player you cannot trade for the first 2 seasons. So that's Jordan Addison there for the Vikings. So we're just gonna kind of fly through these. JTG, he's back. Had some personal stuff going on last cycle. He's doing much better. He's back in MHU and he's back as the Eagles. So happy to have him back and locked in with Philly. The next team was Dub. He used his coin to lock in his 49ers. So happy to have him. The next person, he didn't have the coin, but he's had this team as long as he's been in MHU. And the deal is, if you finish the previous cycle with that team, you have the chance to claim that team, but that team can be stolen if you don't use your coin. And that was Phoenix. He took a chance. Nobody wanted to steal the Packers. I mean, why would they? But he's back as Green Bay. Let's see. All right. Let's see next. Kanu. This one, he finished last cycle as the Colts, and I really didn't think he was gonna make it. He didn't have the coin. He didn't use the coin. Didn't have it to use. He rolled the dice, and he somehow made it through the draft. He's locked in as the Colts for this cycle.
Yeah, that's wild. I
that
was really close to putting Colts on my list.
yeah, that was a big surprise to me because there were several people that did submit their 3 teams and have the Colts in.
Hold on a second. I could have stolen the Colts.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, dude.
and Canoe, you lucky dude, because with rosters dropping, if I would have known that, I probably would have picked them just with Richardson. So Canoe's off the hook. He got lucky.
I mean, he got really lucky. There were multiple people, and I'm sure these people that I'm talking about, they're going and looking. If they had Colts second, they know at this point they know who they got. They got their first team. So
Damn, that's why I legit thought he had spent coin. So that's like I would have stolen them from you, Canoe. Man, what a lucky dog.
yeah, he got lucky.
Dog.
So
that's gonna be a fun squad. I mean, they got some holes, but that'll be fun just with the running back and quarterback alone.
Yep. So
And they got a fast wide receiver,
we'll go from
a
that
young one.
surprise to another surprise. This guy used his coin to claim this team, and I still don't understand why. But Wild Dog claimed the Buccaneers, used his coin. Um, we'll see how that pays off for him. And then we got Papa Bear, OMG's Papa. He's back in Chicago. Um, and then the last three were admins. They didn't have to use their coin since they're admins. They get to claim their team if they want them. Uh, and that's Bread with the Chiefs. It's gonna be Alex with the Dolphins. And Beeman flirted with letting the Bills go, but he decided to stay in Buffalo. So that's where we're at um, as we get this draft started. So
Let's just put the draft on hold real quick, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spend 60 coin and take the Colts. Good news, listening. He'd be dead. No, I'm gonna
he
take him
would
to you.
be.
Just go ahead and let me get them Colts.
We'll see if they
Sorry.
keep Jonathan Taylor. No, you're good.
Yeah, if they
So
trade Jonathan Taylor, it might be a different story.
yeah, but
Yeah, that's
Richardson's
true.
still pretty sick. So
Yeah, he is. But Taylor does make that team that much more appealing because you have a dope back with a sick rookie quarterback. So that
yeah.
would
He's up for
kind of suck.
contract. I
Yeah,
would have traded him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
you trade everybody, so
that is true.
it's not really saying anything.
All right, Sonny, I'm on the clock. You want to take any guesses for what
you
I did? We'll get some
if you
insider information from
you
you.
pick the Lions. If you didn't pick the Lions, then you're not a Vol. You're not a Vol.
I don't know about
Like,
that.
like if you didn't pick the Lions, you're not. Like how are you not going to pick the Lions right here?
I don't know, but you hear that sound? The pick is in. So
I mean, you didn't pick the Titans
let's
last year either.
let's go
which was a
down.
shock.
Well, let's go down to myself here at the podium, and let's get the pick. So the first pick of the draft. Let's see where I am going.
The pick
Drum
is
roll,
in.
please. Here we go.
Joy to the world.
I am not in Detroit.
Wow. Where?
Coastal is happy right now. I went to Cincinnati.
Dude, I hate you. I hate you, dude.
Could
I
not
hate you so
could
much.
not pass up
I
Joe
knew
Burrow.
I should have joined the show. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. You really
Hey,
went Cincinnati?
I did go Cincinnati.
Wow.
He's the
Dude, that's
Bengals.
wild. That's wild.
Yeah, that's a really scary team. I was talking to Vols about it, and this is literally the best team I've seen Vols have as long as I've been playing Madden. And as good as he is at defense and reliable as that offense is, it's gonna be. I mean, the AFC's tough, but he gives himself a really good chance with this team.
There you go. Got a little Bengals shirt there for you.
I knew I shouldn't have come on the show. I can't believe you did that.
And he's definitely a fucking low-key Bengals fan now after going to a Bengals
Hey,
game.
maybe. We'll see.
It's sucking their thing lately, so
Hey,
I'm pretty
Jamar
excited.
Chase, he won me a fantasy league his rookie year, so.
He did. He did.
All right. OMG, you're gonna be next. So let's find out where OMG's going. We got the pick. The pick is in. So let's get that card up. OMG going out west
Way out west.
to the Pacific Northwest to Seattle.
Nice.
So
Nice.
how do you feel about
Hey.
that, OMG?
I mean, it is what it is. So ironically, Seattle was my number 2 team. Cincinnati was,
What was
my
your number 1
team.
team?
Oh, you bums. You both are
but to be fair, Cincinnati wasn't even a thought until I started talking to Vols and he gave me ideas. And to be fair, I made it known if I got the Bengals, my plan was to trade Joe Burrow. So
wow.
I feel like
stupid.
the Seahawks are in a situation where they don't really have anyone that they can really get rid of, which is probably going to help me out in the long run, so I don't demolish the team. And they're young, so I mean, and then how are you not happy with like a 6'10" fucking 99 speed corner?
And Beeman's already sent him a trade request for 3 first round picks for DK Metcalf, so
No, listen, I already DM'd you. OMG, like I'm not even kidding. I just DM'd you. So send me Wolin. All right, that's my guy. Everyone knows that's my guy. I called it last year. I just sent you a DM. We're gonna work something out.
I may try to trade for picks this year. Who knows?
Oh man.
All right. Let's Denim, you're up next, so
Oh
let's,
Lord,
let's find out where Denim's going.
this hurts. This hurts.
You struggled with it quite a bit, so
I did. Do you want me to announce it, or you putting the card on?
nope.
Or what's
Card just went up. Denim
all
is
right?
heading to the big D.
I'm going to be Dallas Cowboys.
Nice. I like that
I
pick
just,
for you.
I just don't. The last few Maddens, I fucking hated them. Just sick of building the team, honestly. Having a
I feel
shitty
that.
team where everybody else has fucking Christmas trees. So I'm just gonna have Christmas trees day one and just see how it goes. So,
Yeah, I mean,
but
I
I'm
think
happy about it. I mean, it sucks as a Steelers fan picking fucking Dallas Cowboys, but I mean, I got Micah Parsons and I got a fast ass running back, so I should be fine.
That's
you
dope.
always want to trade
That's
for
dope.
Pollard, and I know you struggled with it, but I just think getting a good roster anytime you
Yeah,
can get a roster is good. So JTG says welcome to the East.
yeah, I'm ready.
So
I'm ready to battle with my buddy again.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun division.
yeah, I'm excited to see all the divisions because I think there's some. I mean, we'll get into it at the end, but there's definitely some wide open divisions, and then there's definitely some tough tough divisions as well. So all right, looks like the next pick is in. It's gonna be YBO, aka Wood. Uh, let's see. Any guesses with where y'all think he's going?
I gotta
Somewhere with a good running back for sure.
I gotta guess where he's going.
Where's he going?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
He's going to Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens.
And you called that one. He's joining me in the NFC North.
There it is.
He's
There it is. Lamar.
finally got
Best
Lamar.
running back in the league.
He wanted
Hey, listen.
Lamar last year, and OMG come in last minute, stole him. So he's finally getting him.
I hope Wood whoops your ass, Vols. I hope he
Hey,
whoops your ass every time y'all play because you stole my team.
I'm sorry
Go
about
Wood.
it.
I'm a huge Wood fan this season.
I bet you are.
I'm a huge
we
Wood
need
fan.
we need the voice. Yeah, we need the clip on that of Sundance saying he's a huge Wood fan. We
Huge
need the
Wood
little
fan.
3-second audio clip there. I know somebody can do it, so make that happen. Whoever's out there listening.
That's right. I'm all about the Wood this year. All about the Wood.
It's getting better. All right. All right. Let's see. Who's next? Who's next on the clock? It's gonna be Sonny. So you're up. So
well, I think I know who I have now.
yeah, you think you do because your team 1's gone. So that would mean you're at team 2,
My
which
team 3's gone.
which also means your team 2 you had to steal. So you had to spend money, and you're just now realizing that. So you stole the Los Angeles Chargers from Boss.
I did.
So how do you feel about that?
No, I like it. I think the thing with the Chargers, I mean, Herbie just got his new contract, so that's going to be tricky, but I'll figure it out. I mean, I've had a Ram squad before where contracts, I got criticized for what I did, but it worked out. I won a bowl, figured out the salary cap, but I'm excited. I've never started with a quarterback. I've only played like actual seasons, like maybe 3 or 4 full seasons with an X Factor quarterback in like the 25 seasons now that I've done. So I'm excited to start with that. I think there's a lot of things you're going to have to move around though and get creative. So it'll be fun though. Derwin's going to be fun. Herbie. So I'm excited for the Chargers. It kind of sucks I got to spend a lot of coin up front, but it should be a lot of fun. We'll see.
You know
And then
what's
it's fun
interesting
too.
is go ahead.
It's gonna be back with Brad, who I had with when I was with the Broncos, and we had obviously a lot of good games back and forth. And I managed to, I managed to play him really well that cycle. He got a Super Bowl. I didn't because I lost to you because EA can suck a big stack. But regardless of that, it was a lot of fun playing him twice a year and everything. So that'll be fun. I don't know who else. There's other good teams in there. So whoever else ends up in there as the Broncos could be even more fun. Yeah.
It's going to be a fun division for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a real fun division.
Retro's Charger, or I mean Raiders. So whoever's the Broncos, should be a lot of fun.
All right, so Boss, that puts him down. We're kind of in the champions part of the draft now. You were the first champion after admins to pick. So now next we got Waffle and then Lando, and then after that is where Boss kind of slides in. After Lando, Boss gets to make a selection since his team was stolen. And then after Boss, we've got three people paid 60 coin to kind of jump everybody. They don't necessarily have to steal, but they did pay 60 to move into that that part of the draft. So we'll get to that though. So next, let's see. It's gonna be Waffle. What do y'all think? Where do you see Waffle going? Any guesses? Anybody?
No Waffle likes to
Because
pass.
the pick's in.
So it's got to be somewhere with a good quarterback.
I'm going to say he's going to either Commanders or Lions.
Sonny, you got this shit figured out. We need to get you a paid job. He went to Washington.
Did he really? All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
nice.
So
his
complete opposite of what I said.
his second team happened to be the Lions. He went back and forth multiple times.
I honestly think more people, the Lions probably would be gone by now, but people thought I probably would have put Lions in my top 3, but I thought for sure you were going to pick Lions.
Yeah,
but anyways,
Lions were always out there. They were every list I sent, they were
really
on there. So everybody had the opportunity to put them there.
Yeah, I mean the Lions are really good, and then Commanders are good too, though. That defense is just good. So it's a good pick.
So that's 3 teams in the NFC East that we've got revealed so far. That's Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles. So shaping up to be a pretty good division.
You were hitting the phone lines hard to figure out this draft order, weren't you?
Listen, man. I cannot tell you how much I wanted the Bengals this cycle, and I could go on and on about all my roster plans for them, but it just got shit on with the first pick.
how much is Amazon stock going for right now?
Oh man, listen. I can't even think straight right now, but I'm excited about the Chargers.
Send me like 20 shares, and you can have the Bengals.
20 shares? Here, I got kids to put through college.
It just split like 4 ways last year. It's not that much now.
It's terrible. That's terrible, man.
All right. So we got Lando, Mr. Mr. 3-time is back with us. Won the last 2 of 22, won the first one of 23, and then kind of like everybody was just kind of over the game, dipped out. But he's back, and I ain't even asking the other 2. I'm just gonna ask Sonny. You got any idea where he's going? Can you nail this one?
Lions, or is he coming to the Broncos? I'd love for Lando to be in our division.
So he is going back. He is going back to a team he was before, but it's not the Broncos. It's the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, okay, interesting. Good pick for him.
So Lando's back in Carolina. Didn't have to, Venmo Jaden $300 this time for it. But he is back in Carolina. Got the rookie at quarterback. Got some vets on offense that I'm sure will not see the field. So
it's going to be a scary team for him because as good as he made that last team, this team is way better.
Bryce Young's interesting to me, though. I don't know how good of a Madden quarterback he's. I'm assuming Bryce will be a superstar. Do we know that yet?
We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's going to be a superstar, but his throw power is only 87. But so is Burrows, and Burrows, nails. So
yeah, I was worried about that too when I was trying to pick a team. But I feel like, especially rookie and second-year quarterbacks, usually get a bunch of bumps.
Totally.
With their ratings, so he'll probably end up like 91 throw power, maybe 90 speed.
Yeah, if he gets to 88, 89 with abilities, that's fine.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
I had
it's
Drew Lock with 89 and abilities. He was still throwing the rock everywhere, so it's fine.
it's gonna be a lot easier to get his 87 throw power up because he's low overall compared to Burrow, who's 94, with 87 throw power. I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably not gonna bump up much.
And
But
really
yeah,
much.
he can get Young. He can get Bryce up to easily 91, probably by middle of year 2. I would imagine, if not sooner. So that shouldn't be that much of a problem. All right. So we got Boss next, and that pick is in. So he got his team stolen. Let's find out where he's gonna go. He's going to the dirty South, to the Falcons. Gonna
Nice.
get Robinson as his future face. Got to hold on to him for 2 years, which I would probably hold on to him anyways. I think it's a good team for Boss. I think it fits him.
Yep.
Um,
Agreed.
he's got a young quarterback. I mean, he's got that offense is set with young
Yeah.
talent. You just got to build that defense. And typically in MHU, the NFC is going to be weaker anyways, especially the South. We already got Wild Dog there as the Bucks. Now we have Boss as the Falcons, Lando as the Panthers. So right now you got somebody that's won 3 championships in that division, but we'll see who the Saints are, and we'll see
Mm-hmm.
how good this division's going to shape up. So what do y'all think so far about this pick or anything?
I think it's
We're
a
about
really good
halfway.
pick. The way I look at this team, especially because of the young pieces, is it's essentially already rebuilt. He's just got to go ahead and make a couple of trades, get some veterans. Um, that team is really nice, though. I think he'll have a lot of fun with that team.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think the Falcons were. I mean, I consider putting them in my top 3 just because of the young pieces. That like they have a potential quarterback if you wanted to run with him, a great running back. It's a rookie now, obviously, and then the weapons on offense. You got a possession receiver. We all know that jump balls is meta the last 2 Maddens. And then you got the best tight end in the game, or at least Madden perspective, in my opinion. So the offense is set, like you said, and the defense has a couple good pieces. Like you have a number 1 corner essentially. So yeah, it's a good team. You got some vets you can maybe move if you wanted to just stockpile some picks like Grady, maybe some other guys on defense you could maybe trade and then stockpile picks and build the defense up through the draft first 2 seasons free agency. So it's a good team. Should be fun. Sucks you got Lando in there because we all know that cheese ball is gonna cheese.
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, Lando's in Discord now saying he was really high and he does not want the Panthers. And I was freaking out thinking maybe I messed up. So I mean, I went back and looked, and I mean, he had the Panthers number 1, but
So I was gonna
he
say that.
did
I was
take
gonna.
forever to like. I remember when it was his turn to pick, he was typing forever.
Dude,
Like I
that's
thought,
so
I thought
funny.
Papa Bear was like had the phone or something because
When you said Lando was Panthers, I immediately thought in my head, I was like, that just doesn't sound like Lando because your quarterback, he can't trade his quarterback for 2 seasons, and it's an 87th row quarterback. It just doesn't fit Lando's DNA.
yeah.
Lando loves throw power.
I
Like,
mean it. He was
Oh
topping
man,
for a good like 30 minutes, so I was like, dang,
Lando Lakes,
he's
what did
like
you
trying to
do?
decide, but
he's
now we know. So
Oh
Lando,
Lord,
life's coming hard at Lando, man. He's sitting
yeah,
over there typing
he's
for
had it
30
rough
minutes.
lately,
He's
ain't he?
high.
Did he hope the
Hey,
Panthers would be
is he
stolen? Like
losing at
I
the
don't
table?
understand.
Golly. That's funny. That's funny.
all right,
Well,
How
I'm
we
much
sure they'll
got
money
pay.
you lost in
Well, listen,
Vegas?
someone's about to get a $300 offer for their team, so this is a win-win for everyone. This is a
Come get them
win-win, guys.
boys.
all
Come
right,
get them.
we got the next. Come get the
I
boys.
gotta buy some school clothes.
I
Uh,
love it. I
we
love
got we got the next pick. It's Minden player. He used his coin to move up. Doesn't necessarily have to steal. But I can tell you he did steal. So
Dun dun dun.
he did not steal the Colts, which was surprising. He stole the Las Vegas Raiders. So you were
What?
saying
What?
earlier
You can
Retro
steal
was the
them?
Raiders? Yes, Retro did not claim them, didn't have the coin. So this
I
is
thought he
now
was locked. I thought he was grandfathered in.
mm-mm.
Wow.
So this is now
Damn.
three out of the last 4 Maddens that Retro has had his team stolen.
Damn, I
Um,
honestly thought Retro got grandfathered in just because he's like, oh, he just always gets his
well,
games in, always shows up.
yeah, and I
That's
talked to Retro
wild.
about it, and he didn't care. He didn't want the Raiders. All
That's
the shit
Retro.
that's happened with the
Yeah,
Raiders, that's his favorite team, but they've kind of pissed him off, and
yeah,
he didn't really care about playing with them.
Be like it.
So
yeah.
so this is also Midden's favorite team is the Raiders, so he finally gets to play with them. He's excited about that. Um, so another another piece to that AFC West. We just got to find out who the Broncos are going to be. So next pick is in, and that will be Retro, and he is going to join me and Wood in the AFC North. I about said NFC North, AFC North, as the Cleveland Browns. So he went from
Nice.
one of the like a bottom roster, probably one of the worst three or four, maybe, um, in Madden. If I had to guess, I don't know, maybe not, but he got the Browns, which are top 10 in offense and defense as far as ratings go.
It's a great pick.
So yeah,
It's a great. You got your running back to grind, and then you have a good defense. It's a great pick.
yep, real good pick for him. So
Yeah, I definitely think it fits Retro.
Yeah.
I think
The
he'll
only
have fun there. I mean,
yeah
play you fucking cheeseheads, but he'll have fun regardless. I mean,
the only downside of that roster is Watson's contract, and he's only like a 78 overall
not
quarterback. But
fucking good at Madden.
yeah, right. But I mean, the roster is really good outside of that, so that's cool. It's a good pick.
all right. So next, let's see who we got next. Be Rich. He's up. So this dude, he had one team and one team only he wanted. If he's watching live, he knows where he's going because his second team, I believe, was the Colts. Can't verify that. I believe, yeah, they were. Actually, his second and third team is gone. So he knows he got his first team. So if he's watching live, he knows where he's going. Let's go on down and let's find out where he's going. I can't tell you as I'm getting this pulled up. I'm talking to him, not necessarily the league. You asked for this, Be Rich. This is what you wanted. So if things are no longer fun, if you hate this game in 2 months, don't come complaining to me. You asked for it. He got the New York Jets.
Oh my god.
He was not happy about that Super Bowl with Beeman, getting embarrassed. He's out to prove something. So now he gets
Damn.
to play him twice. He's also moved from the NFC to the AFC. There's nobody in the NFC anymore. I mean, like Orlando's it. Like OMG
Rude.
moved it. OMG moved. Well, no, I mean, no, you moved to. I'm talking about like old. You were AFC
Oh,
last
gotcha.
cycle.
Yeah.
So I mean, you moved to the NFC, but like as far as like, I mean, last year it was me, Lando, B Rich,
Yeah.
um,
All the comp is gone.
Sonny. Like Sonny moved to the AFC. Like I mean, that's 3 out of the top 4 in NFC
He's already
to the
talking shit to
AFC.
him.
So, but he asked for it. He wanted Beeman. So now he gets Beeman. So I know he's happy. I know somebody that's not happy is the person who picks in 2 picks, Gordo. Gordo really wanted the Jets. It's his favorite team.
I do feel bad for Gordo, even though Gordo is a little baby back bitch. I apologize for my language, because like I'll get these random Discord things from Gordo like "fuck you," and I'm like, dude, I literally I didn't even run it up. I ran it up on OMG. I didn't run it up on you. Like I don't understand why you're messaging me that. So you know what? Honestly, I'm glad he didn't get the Jets just because of how he
I
talks to people.
well, I'm glad he didn't get the Jets too, because I don't think he would enjoy himself playing Beeman and
That's a good
Alex
point too. That's a good point too.
twice a year. So I mean that's 4 games,
correct.
a season.
Yeah.
Not that they're. I mean, not that anything's wrong with those two. They're just really good. I mean, Beeman's played in multiple Super Bowls. Alex has
Yeah.
played in multiple Super Bowls. Like they're just good good owners. They're tough opponents, and that can be very tiring playing, in a division like that for.
Both those teams too are really good. Like you have the fastest team essentially versus probably the best Madden quarterback. Like that's not going to be fun to play regularly for sure.
Yeah. So.
Big Mike's a fuck Gordo as well.
Yes.
All right, so we got Sporty. He's the last one that spent money. He was going to be kind of towards the bottom just because he kind of dipped out last cycle. He spent some money to get back up into the middle of this draft. This was kind of a surprise, spending the money. I thought there were some better teams for Sporty here to get. I feel like he got one of the bottom teams, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what his thinking was behind it. The pick is in. Let's find out where Sporty is going. He is going to go be a Saint in New Orleans. So.
Oh, wow.
See, I figured it was going to be a little surprise. So, just, I mean, the
Tough
roster's
division,
tough division. The roster's not that bad, but I mean, as far as Madden purposes, it's typically been one of the worst, like bottom 5, for this cycle, I believe, as far as like just team selections. Because I mean that offense is old, other than Olave. So we'll see. We'll see how he does. AFC South is set now, so you got Boss, Sporty, Wild Dog, and Lando. So, not any disrespect towards anybody, but that's pretty lopsided, that division. But should be, should be
Lando
games.
could try to leave.
Yeah, if he leaves, yes, that's true. We'll see what happens. Interested to see what happens with Lando and the Panthers now.
Yeah, Saints are going to be a tough team though.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna have a running back, but that's about it. So that's what Sporty cares about. He likes having a good running back. So
yeah, that's true. Not to derail, but I'm just kind of looking at this Chargers rookie class. I haven't really looked at it yet. I'm pretty excited now. I get like a 94 speed receiver and then an 89 speed sick possession receiver. All right.
Quentin Johnson, you'll like him.
Yeah, he's nice.
He'll fit in good in your offense. So.
And I get Larry Roundtree. He's just like a vole killer. So I'm pretty excited to have Larry Roundtree start at running back. 65 overall.
I don't even remember
85 speed.
Yeah,
I don't even remember who that is. So
I mean, he was irrelevant at Missouri, so he's definitely irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Okay, here we go. Anyways, let's continue the show.
Next pick.
So now
Missouri for the next hour.
We're getting into the draft, where this is just basically the draft order is based off of tenure, activity, all that. How long you've been in MHU. It's kind of where we're at. We do have a champion left though. Typically champions pick where champions go, but this champion was left out. He'd retired. He's came back. We didn't feel like it was fair to give him a top 8 pick. So we do have Mickey still on the board, and about five selections. So we're happy to have Mickey back.
I'm so excited to have him back. I'm so excited. I hope he gets the Broncos. That'd be dope. That's my guy. I love Mickey.
All right, Gordo's on the clock. Any guesses where he went, Sonny?
I know where he didn't go.
This is I will say this is my favorite. This is my favorite draft card that Denham made all these draft cards. This is by far the best draft card out of the 32.
I hope he went to the Broncos.
The best draft card out of the entire group. He went to the Houston Texans, and you can see why that is my favorite draft card. You got your offensive captain, Laramie Tunzel, there on his draft night.
Man,
that's a good one. So, but yeah, went with Houston. That was his, I believe, second team option, other than the Jets. So I know he's probably not happy, but I mean, you get a young rookie quarterback that's decent. Will Anderson's going to be a freak.
Yep.
You know, they have the corner and the safety they got last year. Like that's a pretty good young team. Um, and this division, I mean, it's going to shape out. This is going to be one of the most wide open divisions out of any of them, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good
this
for
one
good for
and the
Gordo.
NFC, the
Good for
NFC
Gordo.
North. These two are the AFC South, the NFC North are the two. You know, the NFC North, the only team we don't know is the Lions. You got Coastal Vikings. We got Papa Bear as the Bears, and then Phoenix is the Packers. So
Mm-hmm.
these two divisions are going to be, I think, great to watch. So not to spoil anything. So all right, we got Will, Mr. Black Shirts, Cornhusker up next. Let's find out where he's going.
Would he pick Titans?
No, that's who he had last year. He left Tennessee, and he's gonna fill out the NFC East as the New York Giants.
Get your ass on over
Good
here.
pick. Good pick. I like that pick. I felt like Sporty should have stayed there because they have a lot of good pieces and they have a great running
Yep.
back. It's re-signed for a year, so you can just re-sign him in the game. So that's a good
And
pick.
a sick, nasty rookie cornerback in Banks who got some hell of love in Madden.
Yeah, and two, his quarterback is fast, so he can kind of run around, do bootlegs and stuff. So
He ain't fucking running that shit on me.
good pick
Michael
though.
Parsons about to eat that shitty offensive line up. You better be going trading for some O-line.
I love it. I love it.
All right, we got Big Mike up next.
Fuck.
And I can tell you, I sent him the team selection list, teams that were available, and he was like, dude,
one team.
He was like, don't fuck with me. I know you picked the Lions. Like, why are they even on there? I'm like, dude, any of these teams could be available. It's a surprise. You just gotta. I need 3 teams. That's what I kept saying. I need 3 teams. I need 3 teams. Well, the pick is in, and I'm telling you, Big Mike did not give me 3 teams. He gave me one team name 3 times, and that was Lions.
Nice.
And Big Mike, you got the Lions. So
This late,
congratulations, sir.
that's a fucking great pick.
Nice
So
pick.
now,
Nice pick, Big Mike. That's dope. That's good. I'm excited for him. That's gonna be fun.
Brandon Hooker's about to be MVP, boys.
I ain't
Big
even
Mike,
got anything to say.
send me Williams though. I will literally send you everything except for Herbert, but I'll send you anything else. Let's get this done. Let's get this done.
Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna be sick too. It was tough not to go with Detroit, but I just really wanted something different.
Yeah,
and I saw Hooker. I mean, I saw Hooker. Hooker's 25. I mean, if he was 23, it would be different. It's just 25, 68 overall. Like, I want to have fun. Like,
Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna be so good.
I don't want to worry about developing a roster. I just want to load up and play. Like, to be honest. So that's why I went and did what I did. So I'm happy Mike got the Lions. If I couldn't have them,
me too.
at least he got them. So
do them right, baby. Do them right.
I know he's happy. So
I know Big Mike now is going to be like, this is the best roster or team selection process ever.
Yeah,
he messaged me today.
Anymore. Yeah.
Hey, he messaged me today and said, well, I guess I'll find out if I'm fucking buying Madden or not. Because I don't get the Lions, I'm not buying
Madden. What did he say earlier? When I said it was delayed, said worst run league or some shit. He's probably
I don't know.
He did.
Probably not saying
he's
that
so
now.
Excited. Dude, he's so excited right now. He probably went like kissed his wife and kids. Like, life is beautiful. Life's beautiful.
He's got Rocky Top playing. I hear
it. I thought I heard it. That's exactly what
I want to see him dev up Hooker. If he doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed.
He can't dev up Hooker. He had to trade T-Law and play with that midget Kyler Murray. He nearly brought the league to a halt because of his trade. We couldn't find owners because no one would play with the Cardinals.
You're breaking in and out a little bit, Denham.
Sorry.
You're good. I think you just got maybe too far away from the phone or something. We've got some. There's my apology, Big Mike, best run league ever. We got some trash talking going on in Discord. Don't know if y'all have seen that, but it looks like Beeman has used his admin powers to rename Be Rich to Dev Game.
What a
So
dick. What a
um,
dick. Oh man.
it's already started.
Classic
So
Beeman. Classic Beeman.
it's that's gonna be
Uh,
that's gonna be my
dude,
favorite division this cycle is that
like,
one.
and just so everyone knows, Alex and Beeman are going to be like the mean girls, and they're going to be on their side chat, just them the whole time with their division, just owning them. But then they're going to be all nice in the chat. It's going to be hilarious. Oh man, y'all don't even know.
All right, the next pick, we got it ready. It's Pitt. He left the Steelers.
Wow.
Wanted something different, and he is gonna go join OMG out in the NFC West as the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh wow.
Well, he's gonna
Oh.
go fuck up another team.
What do you mean? Did he do real bad with the Steelers? I can't remember last cycle.
I mean, well, he didn't do fucking good. He didn't fucking develop any of them motherfucking players, and then bitched about the Steelers the whole fucking time.
I got faith in you, Pitt.
All
I
right,
The
don't.
so
Cardinals
he's a
Cardinals
pain
are
in the ass
interesting, man.
because he's a pain in the ass because like I don't know how many times he beat me last year, but most of the games were very easily decided by a score or two.
Yeah. He's not he's a good like he'll just like not make mistakes and
Yep.
kind of squeeze some games out. The roster's so interesting though with the Cardinals. Like I don't know. I can't decide if they're good or bad. Like I was looking at the Cardinals. I was like, are these like could I be the blah, blah, and I don't know. I can't figure out if it's like a roster I would have wanted to pick because they have some good pieces, but like Murray, I think it's Murray. Like Murray's just not good. He has a huge contract, but he looks good on paper, but he's not.
Losing Hopkins though helps, I think, financially.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
could it be one of those picks? This kind of went through my mind when he did it. It's kind of how my mind worked when he picked the Cardinals. Could he be looking towards a Madden 25? Is that possible?
Mm.
Card he finishes the cycle with the Cardinals. He gets automatically to claim them, with or without the 60. He's gonna need the 60 though because this is why next draft Cardinals more than likely are gonna have the number one overall pick in real life. The Texans, who the Cardinals own the rights to their first round pick, Texans are probably going to be, I would say, top five pick. So they're going to have probably two top five picks, if not one and two next year.
Damn.
They're going to draft Caleb Williams at quarterback. They're going to ship off Kyler. Like, I mean, that's
If
the
he did
future of
that
Arizona.
I don't
on
think his
purpose, that
brain
would
is
be
big
big brain
enough.
as fuck.
I don't think his brain is big enough to think all that.
I'm just saying, Arizona could be. I mean, if he gets the 60
Listen,
coin, he has the right to him next
if he
cycle.
wasn't
So
thinking about it, he
he is
sure is
now.
now.
He better be.
And he's gonna say he was thinking about it the whole time. Look like a genius.
Anyways, so we got Jordan up next. He's been around a while. I think a season and a half, a cycle and a half, so to speak. Um, then we got Mickey, and then we got Superstar with a V, or just V, as he says. He's back. And then we got Glass, Mr. Glass, um, Chuck, and Seabolt rounding out the draft. It's kind of what we got left. So, Jordan, the pick is in for Jordan. Anybody? There's only like 6 teams left, so
Is he
Sonny.
the Broncos? Is he the Broncos again?
He is not the Broncos. He let him go.
Oh wow.
All right, let's find out where he's going. Got the Jacksonville Jaguars going to the AFC
Nice.
South. It's a
That's
good roster.
That's a good pick.
I'm surprised
It
they
is.
lasted this long, to be honest.
They were in
Very
my
good
top
roster.
three.
Yeah, they were in several
Yeah,
people's top three.
Literally, one of the main reasons why I decided not to pick them is because I feel like if you're going to compete in the AFC, you need a team that's not. I don't know. Jaguars to me are like 2 or 3 seasons away from being competitive. and there's
they
just
fit-
too many teams like the Bills and
Yeah,
Chiefs
they
that are
fit
going to be
his
good the whole
play style.
cycle.
He loves to like just
Yeah.
run and shoot. Like a spread, throw the ball a lot, and I think they fit like with the tight end. It's like the fastest tight end in the game, other than what's his face
Yeah.
with yeah,
Waller.
exactly. But he's faster than Waller, Ingram is or whatever the tight
Yeah.
end. So he's I don't know. I think that's a good pick for his play style. It'll fit his play style early. The defense though has some holes, but it has some pieces too.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
got
gonna
good
just
D line, some speed.
I'm just gonna go on and say it. I mean, we'll get to it at the end, but the AFC, I keep saying, I mean, AFC's always been tougher in MHU as long as it's been around. But there's there's 16 teams total in the AFC. There's at least 13, maybe 14 dudes that can make the playoffs in the AFC, and there's only
That's
7
wild.
spots.
You're going to have
I mean,
fucking
there's gonna be
11, 12
10.
win wild cards.
There's gonna be 10, 11, 12 win teams probably not make it,
Damn.
and there's probably gonna be 7 win teams make it in the NFC.
Yeah, my
So,
division.
I mean, NFC North, like the winner of that division might be like nine wins, honestly. So, because that one's full. NFC East is full. So same thing there. 10 wins, maybe 11. I don't know. So let's move on. Pick is in for Mickey. Mickey is back. He is the Super Bowl champion of MHU. And this is weird to me, seeing Mickey go here. He's probably going to give it away. But he's going to Nashville and getting the Titans.
Ooh,
I think it's a good team, good pick for him. He likes to run the ball, really good defense. He's got 2 young quarterbacks with 94 throw power each. One is really fast. The other one likes mayonnaise in his coffee and likes to eat bananas without peeling them. So I know who I would start, but that's up to Mickey. So how do y'all feel about Mickey as the Tots?
I love it. First of all, I couldn't stress it enough. I'm super excited to have Mickey back. When I saw him on the team list, I was like, that's legit. That's good for the league. So it's good to see him doing well and coming back. Excited to catch up with him. And the roster, I think, fits him well. Like you called it out. You have Derrick Henry, but the quarterback situation is going to be solid. He's got some pretty good pieces out there. Probably needs some more speed though. But you have like a good possession receiver. Got a good young tight end if he wants to hold on to that. And so it's a good pick, good defense. So cool.
I think he's got I think the tight end for the Titans. I think he's like top 3 in speed.
Speed, he is. Yeah,
It's like
because I looked at
88,
him.
89, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
He's only 6'2", I think, or 6'2",
Dude,
6'2", or
he's a
6'3",
freak
but he's
in
still
real life.
fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
I bet his jumping's up there too. I didn't look at his jumping, but I would imagine it's up there.
Yeah.
So all right,
He's got his work cut out for him, but that's a nice squad.
Yeah. For sure.
So AFC South right now. Remember, it's another one I think is gonna be wide open. Gordo, Mickey, Kanu, and Jordan. I mean that's a pretty damn good division, honestly.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Like
That'd be
that's
fun to
4.
play.
Like I if I had to pick the winner right now out of those 4, I mean I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah. Like, to me, it's like how good is Mickey going to be coming back without playing for 2 year or 1 year? Maybe just 1 year.
I think it's 2.
It's 2. He didn't play last year. Which
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
He didn't play last year, but he didn't play the year before either. I don't think.
Right. So to me, it's like, can Mickey come back and be the old Mickey? You know, just play ball control and then really good defense. So we'll see. But yeah,
OMG, you were Jags 2 years ago, right? When I was the Bears.
No, I think I was Steelers.
Yeah, he was Steelers. He
Okay,
was Jags.
maybe he was Jags then.
3
Maybe it's
years
just
ago.
been Well, I was talking about Mickey. I think
Mickey was Saints. His last cycle, he was Saints, and he lost in the Super Bowl pretty bad to Bread.
Yeah,
I think
then
it was
I wasn't.
the Rams.
Yeah, I wasn't in the NFC. I wasn't in the NFC then. So yeah, he's it's been 2 cycles for Mickey.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay. All right. Got the next pick. It's Superstar. We've only got 4 teams left. They are the Broncos, the Steelers, the Rams, and the Patriots. So where's Superstar going?
He's going Broncos. It has to be Broncos or Pats, I would assume.
They are neither.
Oh,
Womp,
wow.
womp, womp.
He
I
is
lost
going
my edge.
to
Yep. You're rusty now.
I know.
Pittsburgh. So
Ooh.
that AFC North is going to be
Very tough.
very fun and tough. Superstar, myself, Wood, and Retro.
Retro.
Or retro.
Hey, Retro's got a good roster, and Retro's not. I mean, with a good roster, he's not going to be a 3-win dude with the Browns. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, no.
He's not.
It's
He's gonna
always
be
like,
he's gonna be 500 with the Browns, like worst
oh yeah,
worst
yeah.
case.
It's always just like a mistake or two that like snowballs whenever we play. So
Yeah.
if he can get that under control, especially with that roster, shit.
Yeah. So I was
But yeah, that's a tough division though.
I was excited to see him take Pittsburgh. So because I like playing him. Past 2 years we've had some good back and forths in the NFC Championship. I think twice. So excited about that. So and Pittsburgh's got a good roster. I was kind of shocked they were left this late. Denver's another one. I was surprised was left. I expected Rams and Pats to be like bottom three,
Those teams fucking suck.
but I didn't expect Broncos to be bottom three. So, all right.
Yeah, I think Broncos just. I mean, Russell Wilson. I literally the only reason I didn't pick that team. I couldn't see myself spending that much money on someone who sucks that bad.
Yeah, but have
I
you
was gonna
seen
say though,
the young
the Broncos
dudes?
roster is really good.
Yeah,
They have like to your point, like they have arguably one of the best corners in the game.
that's like
in Surtain.
23.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Surtain, like I almost argue he's the best corner in the game all around because of his like height and jump, and he still has 93 speed, I think. So he's like a
Yeah,
taller.
that'll
Like,
go
He's only gonna get so much better because he's so young.
Yep.
and I would assume they finally make Simmons a superstar, which he should be, the safety. So you'd have a really good secondary to start. So I don't know. Broncos will be a good team.
Yep. We'll find out who got them.
All right, the pick is in, and it is Mr. Glass coming back. Took a cycle off. And he really went back and forth between the Rams and the Broncos. He decided to land in the Mile High City.
What cycle was he Broncos? Because he was Broncos before.
He was Broncos the cycle that I played mid in the Super Bowl. Because me and him
forever ago.
Yeah, me and him played in the AFC Championship game, and he was literally a Cortland Sutton drop touchdown with like 3 seconds left away from beating me to go to the Super Bowl. Like literally just dropped it in the end zone.
Cortland Sutton's dope. I love
that. Was his rookie year. I mean, he really should have beat me because it was like a glitch. You know, I get lucky with these EA glitches, I guess. But it like literally just hit him in his chest and fell down.
You're my dog. You're my dog for finally admitting that. You're my dog now. You know what? I'll give you that Super Bowl now that you admit it.
All right. I was gonna say I wasn't talking about yours, but yeah, if you're gonna admit it, then yeah, I'll admit it too.
Sure.
So, all right. So we got the Rams left, and we got the Pats. I can tell you we got Seabolt and we got Chuck left. I can tell
Stetson Bennett got robbed. I'm looking at the Rams right now. It's like Bennett could be a sleeper, but he only had 84 throw power. He should have like 86, 87.
Oh, for sure.
He's got like good speed and acceleration.
Well, I can tell you one of these last two wanted the team they got, and the other one didn't really have a say so.
I bet you Chuck wanted the Rams. So Chuck got the Rams.
Did want the Rams.
Nice. What? Good for him. He's in St. Louis.
I would have went Pats, so that Pats team is not as bad as it seems.
The Pats team has really good defense, like especially their secondary, or at least corners.
Yeah.
Yep. So the Pats definitely have a better roster. The Rams right now in training camp, I don't know how this is going to affect Madden, but they have 40 rookies on their training camp roster.
Fuck? Yeah.
Dude, I mean, like
he always does shit.
Literally, go to the Madden ratings website and go to the second page, and you're in the 60s on that roster.
That's wild.
Like, you go from like 99, 96 to like 82 to like 69 quick. Patriots, I mean, Christian Gonzalez,
It's
uh,
nasty.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I don't know.
Jalen Ramsey 2.0.
If I'm Seabolt, we'll show that now. If I'm Seabolt, kind of happy I got the Patriots, honestly.
Yep.
So we'll see
Yeah, other than you having to play three
that
really good
division.
owners
Yeah,
with really good rosters.
yeah.
Like you arguably he could be 0-6 or 1-5 every year just from playing his division.
No, I get it. Is Seabolt, is he one of your dudes that you brought in last cycle or no?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know he came in and played Cowboys for a
Yeah.
little bit. So, anyways,
That's
so
cool. Cool.
that's that. I don't have a division graphic to put up, but we can just run through them really quick, and then we'll shut this down.
We got the pin in our chat. No, we can put that in the announcement at least for now.
Yeah, you can go on and do that in Discord if you want to. I was just going to pull it up on my notes and just go over it. So NFC North, you got Coastal, Phoenix, Mike, and Devo. It's a good division. NFC East, Denim, Black Shirts, JTG, Waffle House.
Yeah, baby.
NFC South, Boss, Wild Dog, Sporty, Lando. NFC West. NFC West is, I mean, that's going to be a fun division. Chuck, Dub, Pitt, and OMG. So think about that. In the NFC, I'm just going to name people that have won a playoff game in MHU in the entire NFC conference. OMG, I think has won a playoff game. He's been in the playoffs. Lando, Boss has made the playoffs once or twice. I don't know if he's won. Waffles won a championship. JTG has won a couple playoff games. And Coastal, like that's
Has Dub hadn't yet?
Thank
no.
you.
Dub's been
Okay.
in the playoffs maybe once or twice, but I mean, I look at the NFC and
Thank you.
I think it's literally OMG, Lando, or Waffle House. Like one of those three is gonna be in the Super Bowl every year.
Let's go.
If I'm honest, I
That
mean,
see, but the good thing about that, and it's the reason why I appreciated a couple of our weaker divisions last year, is that's going to give a lot of guys opportunities.
Totally.
I mean, typically, like it is what it is. Like we look at records, and the guys who are going to win are going to win, and the guys who don't. But as long as you get into playoffs, it's just one game. Win or lose, move on. You know, you never
I
know.
agree. I agree. Exactly right though. It's just going to give more people opportunities, and you get in the game, and you never know what can happen. You never know.
all right. So AFC North, Retro, myself, B, and Wood. AFC East, Beeman, Alex, Seabolt, and B Rich. AFC South, Jordan, Gordo, Mickey, and Kanu. AFC West, Bread, Midden, Glass, and Sundance.
Bolt up.
I mean, it's so the AFC, like, I'm going to name everybody that I think could make the playoffs. Not necessarily year one, but that has the potential to make playoffs. Sundance, Glass. He's going to be rusty. I'm not saying he's going to do it year one, but I mean, he has the potential to win 10 games. Bread, so that's 3. Kanu, Mickey, Gordo, Jordan, all of them could make the playoffs. Any one of those can win that division. So that's 7 people. B Rich, Alex Beeman, that's 10. I don't know much about Seabolt. I don't know how well you can talk to that. You can speak to his talent, Sundance, but that's 10. And then you got Wood, V, and myself. That's 13.
That's wild.
Only 7 make it though.
Exactly. I mean, that's 6 that just have to sit out.
Well,
That's tragic.
yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man.
So, all right, that's the draft. That's the team reveal for the whole league. Appreciate everybody hopping in. We're right at an hour. Want to wrap it up now. Just a few things to announce. We will have a the game releases the 15th, and then the 18th worldwide for everybody. We will start that weekend our Hall of Fame game preseason league draft, or not draft, preseason tournament. We'll start that then. September 7th, I think, is that Thursday of week 1. Make sure. Yep, September 7th, that's when the roster should be out. We will probably start the 7th or 8th. Whenever that roster drops, we'll create the league. We'll get it going. That weekend will be the first weekend for week 1 for us. I'm going to tell you that for sure. Probably in the next, I don't know, 10 days, I'll be looking for a Madden cast episode to kind of discuss the upcoming cycle, rules, changes to the rules, changes to just MHU in general. Will be happening. We got the league kind of survey that we put out in the announcements. If you hadn't filled that out yet, fill it out. We'll kind of go over that. The admins will. We'll discuss some of those polls. I can go on and tell you is like 50-50. If they're going to be 50-50, we're not going to probably change it, to be honest. But the ones that are like, there's a couple that are like 70-30. We'll discuss those and see kind of where that stands. So be looking for that in the next 10 to 14 days. I think that's it. OMG, Denim, y'all got anything to add? Am I missing anything?
ATB.
Yes, sir.
Going, man.
All right. Well, that's all I got for everybody tonight. Appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, it's Vols for OMG, Denim, and